whatever happens down the road, none of that is going to bring my dad back. But to know that somebody is going to be held accountable for what happened there, it's about time.
After months of investigating alleged criminal neglect at Brighton Rehab in Beaver County, the first federal charges are now filed. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Ken Rice.
And I'm Christine Sorensen. Attorney General Josh Shapiro says this is just the beginning. Nicole Ford is live. What all this means. Nicole.
Ken, Christine, it's a facility we've talked about for almost a year now. Between resident and staff COVID cases, 554 is the number of positives Brighton Rehab reported in the last year. From lawsuits to federal investigations, the first indictment in the Attorney General's case comes from its sister nursing home in Mount Lebanon. April 1st marks 1 year since Carrie Boyer lost her 73-year-old father, Earl, to COVID-19.
He was like the third person that passed in Brighton.
Despite the length of time, it doesn't get easier.
I don't have any parents left. It's a really, really bitter pill to swallow. And to know that that might not have had to happen that way makes it that much more bitter.
As COVID case counts climbed at the Beaver County facility and the death toll stood at 76, the Attorney General's office confirmed its investigation into the conditions at the nursing home in August. More than 6 months later, the first charges filed at Brighton's sister facility, Mount Lebanon Rehab and Wellness Center.
Essentially, they didn't have a proper number of staff to care for residents. They didn't have an adequate level of care. And then she lied on the documents that are required to be submitted to the state and federal government.
She, being the facility's former administrator, Susan Gilbert. Gilbert is charged with conspiracy to defraud the United States, healthcare fraud, and obstruction of a federal audit.
This is one piece of a much larger puzzle. And I can confirm to you that there will be more criminal charges to come.
Shapiro says all of this happened from 2018 to 2020, setting the stage for short staffing heading into the pandemic. We reached out to the ownership of both facilities, and they did not respond to our questions. But Boyer hopes to see more criminal charges filed soon.
People think that, they're looking at a nursing home or a facility like that as a place to make a profit and that nobody cares about the patients that are there. And that's not the case. Those are all somebody's family members or loved ones or friends, whatever the case may be. And their life is just as important.
Gilbert will receive a summons to appear before a judge next month. She could face up to 10 years in jail, a $250,000 fine, or both. Reporting live tonight, Nicole Ford, KDKA News.